Hey guys, how's it going? So I'm here today with a concert review. Not exactly a concert that I'm reviewing, but a festival, Rock Imperium 2024. And let me tell you that this one, it was the best one of the three. There's been three of them. 2022 was good. 2023 was weak, and this year, 2024, it really showed an improvement, a huge improvement that it was even better than 2022. Uh, the first one. Yeah, the first one was great because there were bands like Sorrow, Belphegor, Dying Fetus, Midnight, Lacuna Coil, and I'm sorry, it's just the mosquitoes here are really crazy and they end up biting you everywhere. These are the things that I got. First things first. Yeah, so there's other stands there, selling things that aren't necessarily of the bands that are playing, but it's just like if you're in the market for metal things. So anyway, I got this patch, Sodom, Obsessed by Cruelty, and as soon as I get a few more patches, I'm gonna sew this on my vest, the vest that I use for the summer. I got this really awesome Emperor T-shirt, and yes, on the back that design was there when Emperor had their stage set up. And I also got this signed by all the girls from Cobra Spell. I was there at a meet and greet, and I also bought some albums. Dying Fetus, Reign Supreme, another Dying Fetus album, Grotesque Impalement, Toxic Holocaust, Conjure and Command, and another from Toxic Holocaust, An Overdose of Death. Really can't wait to hear this one. I I was disappointed when I saw Abbott and Toxic Holocaust was opening, and in their stand they didn't have any music, no CDs or anything. All I got from their stand was a patch. And yeah, now I'm glad that I got some CDs from them. And I also got a pick somewhere around here from a band called Shores of No. Funny thing about picks is that yeah, either you get some or you don't. And the ones you do get, be grateful that you got some, even if they're of a band you don't like. I don't know, just keep the memorabilia. And if there are bands that you do like, sometimes you're lucky to have them, like I do with my Deicide pick. Other times you're not so lucky, and this happened to me 3 times with Machine Head, with Belphegor, and then in this festival with Emperor. I was this close to getting a pick, but then someone already beat me to it. So well. So it was 4 days. I went to all four of them. First day was great. Judas Priest was there. Now, I think I've said it before, I'm not a fan of Judas Priest. I do like a few of their songs here and there. Listen to them from time to time, I guess. Well, better if I say that if someone puts on Judas Priest, I'm not going to be complaining. I would occasionally be bopping my head to it and saying like, "Hey, yeah, that's actually good." And yeah, and live they were great. So So I saw the band that started the whole festival, Blackberry are there, like a little bit of Lacuna Coil and maybe some Evanescence in their sound. And they were pretty good. I actually enjoyed them, and good way to open the festival. So then the next bands I skipped them because I went out to do something else and then to get something to eat. And then I saw bands like Extreme and Araya Heap. Wasn't really into them. You know, they were entertaining. I kind of enjoyed them a bit, but it's like, hey, what you gonna do if you can't beat them, join them. It was kind of like that. Yeah. Then after Judas Priest was a band called In Extremo. They were playing a cover of Hermana League, which sounds amazing. I kind of found myself enjoying it. Enjoying it as in moving around a bit. But yeah, it's enjoyable, and yeah, I didn't really finish their whole set because I was kind of tired and wanted to recharge for the next day. So anyway, next day I started with Sandria, amazing band with an amazing front woman. I like Diana Van Giersbergen more, but hey, um, gotta give a chance to the new ones that join the band, or you know. But yeah, great vocalist, great energy, and it sounded well when she was singing the older Xandria songs. Yeah, then after Xandria, I went to the small stage to see Night Demon, really great band. This one I'm not exactly like a fan, I guess. Wasn't really familiar with their music, and this being the second time that I'm seeing them, also in the same festival because they came out on the first year. But it was great, and also with lots of moshing that my head even started hurting, and my headache didn't go away. So I just had to deal with it because then Marduk was gonna perform. I was there until I was there since 5. To get a good spot for Marduk. And even if my head was hurting, I was like, no, fuck this. When am I gonna get another opportunity to see Marduk? So I stayed there. I enjoyed Marduk, but when it came to the headbanging, I did take it easy a bit. And yes, I enjoyed Marduk. They weren't exactly chatty. They did occasionally ask how we're doing, or say like, "Oh yeah, this song is called Souls for Belial" and stuff like that. But these guys were more like to the point, you know, just like, "Hey, we're here to play a show," and there you go. So yeah, third day. I don't know. Guess it's kind of the least eventful one when it comes to the beginning of the day. But I remember seeing Accept, great band. Uh, Not really into them, wasn't really into them, but now that I've seen them live, kind of opened my mind to them. Really enjoyable, and I found myself enjoying them like if they were my all-time favorite band. Then I remember I left to the. Oh yes, before Accept, I remember hours before I was seeing the band Igor, because a few friends convinced me, like, "Hey man, come see them with us at the very front. You're gonna." Sorry about that. So anyway, yeah, my friends they said like, come see them with us at the very front. You're gonna enjoy them, and I did. A little bit so, but they were enjoyable. Wasn't complaining. They had a DJ and a man singing guttural vocals and a woman doing soprano vocals, which was surprisingly good. Anyway, after Accept, I went up to the small stage to see Napalm Death. Now I heard these guys performing last year at Leyendas del Rock because I was waiting at the stage next to theirs to see Corbett Clanny. And the same friend, he convinced me, hey, it's gonna be a different experience if you're seeing them live rather than hearing them live. And turns out he was kind of right. I did kind of enjoy them. They had a good sound and all, but Napalm Death, I guess I'm not that into them. I did leave after a few songs because I went down to the main stages to see Emperor perform and to get a good spot as I am waiting, and it was really awesome what I saw. So the main stages, the side where Saxon was performing, it was all lit up, and the side where Emperor was going to perform, it was still dark, turned off. So it's awesome. It's like it's like the images they used for Spider-Man 3, where one side had the regular suit and the other side was black suit, kind of like that. So yeah, Emperor came on. I loved them, but I kind of expected them to be a bit like Marduk, where it's like really raw sound and a sound that is like when like if they were possessed, but no, it wasn't. It did kind of remind me a little bit of bands like Perennial Isolation or Harakiri for the Sky. I don't know. What I'm saying is that they could have been better. So anyway, final day. I started with Cobra Spell. Yeah, there was this band called Last Internationale. Wasn't really paying attention to them. In fact, when I was waiting for Cobra Spell, I was at the very front, and I was kind of sleeping, to be honest. But then I woke up. I was like, "Hey, Last Internationale ended. I need to get up for Cobra Spell," and luckily I did. Right on time for their first song, which was "The Devil Inside of Me." And yeah, it was really awesome. Good energy, good sound, and yeah, I'm glad I saw them. Then after Cobra Spell, there was this band with Japanese women called Love Bites, and their getup, their the way they dressed. It was like if all of them were getting married, white dresses. Yeah, it was an okay band, but sound was a bit generic, I guess. Yeah, I was watching them while waiting for the meet and greet with Cobra Spell, and yes, I met Cobra Spell. Really awesome ladies, really down to earth. Took pictures with them. They yeah, they signed this. I also got a pic from one of them, and the pic was just black. I thought it would have the Cobra Spell logo, but it was just black. I'm guessing they gave it to me so they can sign it. And yeah, Sonia Newbies. When I met her, she's the one I talked to a bit more. I was telling her that she's a great guitarist and that she did really great work in Burning Witches and Crypta. I also asked her to sign my Hex and Hammer patch since she was on that album, and she did give a little signature, so that was awesome. Oh, yeah, I forgot to mention about the third day. So when I was seeing the first band I don't really remember them, but second band it was in a small stage. There was this band called Invicti with an old school heavy metal sound, really fucking awesome, and that was really great to see them from start to finish. Now this band I haven't heard them before, but I am definitely inclined to check them out a bit more. So anyway, still moving on with the final day. The band Holy Side, thrash metal band, really enjoyable with a lot of moshing. The singer Dave Rotten, really down to earth guy, and he knows how to bring the house down, as many would say. And yeah, the music is great, great lyrical content about artificial intelligence and how the media is lying to us, and all of that good stuff. So my kind of lyricist. And yeah, I have a feeling that this man, if we were to meet him in a normal setting, we would have an endless conversation about conspiracy theories and um things about the government. So yeah, part two is coming up. Stay tuned.